Hello, I'm Ryan Akery, and I'm here to do a quick review of the Klark Teknik CT1 mic booster or mic preamp. This is exactly like the Cloud Lifter and also like the Triton Audio Fethead. The Cloud Lifter gives you 25 dB of gain. The Triton Audio Fethead gives you 27 dB of gain. This claims 25 dB of gain in their specifications. So, and also price range, Cloud Lifter is about $149. Fethead is about $89. This you can find in the market for as low as $29. Now, the price may go up because it's just been hard to keep in stock. And I didn't buy it at $29. I had to go to some other place, and it was around $39. So I'm not going to say where I got it from, but if you find it in stock, the price may vary. Now, so what kind of quality are we looking at? Like, if it's that low, and if the other products like that are that expensive, then what kind of quality are we looking at? So here we have a SM7B, and I have a PreSonus Audio Box 44 VSL. Now, this preamp that I'm using in my interface actually has 65 dB of gain, which is, about 60 is what you normally see. And for the SM7B, that's about what you need. And I don't have to crank my preamp all the way. I've got my preamp set, it's about 75%. It's like right at 3 or so. And I can still like kind of back off the mic. I've got plenty of level. I'm not boosting the audio at all. What you're hearing is a direct, just plugged into the audio box and just recorded. So now what I'm going to do, we'll give the unboxing here, the unveiling. And it just comes in this foam little box. And it is a Inline Design. So it's a lot like the Triton Audio Fethead. You just plug the, female in to your mic, and then plug the XLR output to your XLR output. You can actually technically, the thing is, it's way too big, the male in to fit into the plug of any actually XLR input. The only thing it will actually accept is like a cable, and it's designed to the female end to plug it directly into the mic. Okay, just so we get that clear. Just like the Cloud Lifter and also the Fethead does require 48 volts or 24 volts of phantom power to activate the internal preamp. So let's just plug it up and see what kind of gain we get, kind of sound quality that we get out of it. So I'm just going to keep the audio rolling and we'll plug it all in. Now that's better power right there. Okay, that's better. Oh, I'm going to turn it down. That's about 5, maybe 6 clicks that I got to turn it down. Now, instead of my audio being at like 3 o'clock, it is more like about 1 o'clock. I mean, that's how far I got to turn it back. And that's the kind of, now you can, to me, it almost sounds the same. It's only adding that extra boost, and I've got like way more gain out of it. I could go all the way to the top. I did some quick noise tests outside this video, and it's hard to like really match like where your microphone preamp with it and without it. So if I'm like speaking, or even if I have a constant source that I'm trying to record, like where actually is, like 25 dB. I really didn't find that it brought any extra like noise at all. If it did, it might have been like maybe at 1 or 2 dB, if that, but most of it was pretty matched. The sound quality was also very, very well matched. I could not tell really the difference between, what was boosted and what was not boosted. The Cloud Lifter, in the Triton, the Fethead are all, JFET, transparent, like technology. This may not be that, but I will say that it's still very audio transparent to me. It still gives you a lot of boost, and it's a very robust design. Like the outer shell is very well built. I would feel confident of this, of dropping it, stepping on it. That I think that I don't think anybody's going to have any problem with the build quality of it. The other thing I noticed with the specs that I really like is that when you look at the specs, there is when it lists where the gain is, okay, the input impedance is at 7K, okay, that's 7,000 ohms. Now most mic preamps are at maybe 1.5 or 2K. And so you say, well, what's the advantage of it being higher? And the reason why that is a lot of ribbon mics, especially a lot of old ribbon mics, like to see that higher input impedance because you have a low impedance source. The low impedance, like this is a SM7, the output impedance of the SM7 is 150 ohms. So what that means is you want to plug in the output impedance device into an input that's 10 times higher. So 150 meaning 1.5K. So what's the advantage of 7K? Well, probably not much. However, with it being a 7K input, it's going to be a little more versatile because say that you have a mic that's 300 ohms, 600 ohms, then you're going to be able to get up to that point. Like 600, times 10 is going to be 6K. You're going to need a 6K input. Well, this is going to really help you, match not only, get, more gain out of it for your preamp, but also match the impedance. And I wish I had like a, kind of a higher impedance, like ribbon mic, that I could really test it on and we could really see. I don't really have a Cloud Lifter or a Triton, but I'm very well pleased with this device. I highly recommend it, and especially at $29.99. It is a steal. So anybody that is looking to, boost their output from, a ribbon mic or like an SM7 that has really low output or, maybe a RE20, I would highly recommend the Klark Teknik CT1 if you can find it. It's been very hard to find online. A lot of people have been selling out, so get them and get them fast. And hopefully somebody will do another comparison. I encourage podcastage or Audio Junkie. Anybody that's out there, if you want to do a review, I'll gladly lend you mine if you want to compare it with your Cloud Lifter or whatever. So just hit me up, like the video, subscribe if you like, have fun.